Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play for Victoria 3, as we continue our run here with New Granada and Colombia and Panama. Well, they're all the same. And so far, again, kind of okay. We're technically positive on the money for a moment. Oh, there we go, negative again. It fluctuates. We're getting there. But we're working on coal mines. Coal mines are going to be pretty valuable to us, I believe. I looked at this number right. Come over here to resources. Coal mines could be pretty valuable. So if we get these coal mines in, presumably that could get us a little bit of money. We'll see if that's true or not. First one's going to be coming in here in a few months. Well, yeah, a few months, 17 weeks, 16 weeks. We'll get that rolling. I'm probably going to pay a little bit more attention to kind of the value of some of these things, maybe a bit more. We're not short on anything, at least not currently, just mostly because we're part of the British trade market. Oh, we did actually discover rubber in Panama, like properly discovered rubber in Panama. Okay, then. Rubber rush. All right, we'll get some money. So we have rubber in two places now, for sure. Guaviare and Panama, which is pretty good. I mean, rubber's going to be important, right? Rubber's going to be a big, important thing for us going forward. So that's kind of a good thing. Coal mine is about to be done. But yeah, wait, like I said, I was going to pay a little bit more attention to some of these things to kind of see what's going to give us like the best chance of earnings, right? We'll see where that gets us. I mean, there's a few things that I want to get set up just to make us more efficient. I want to get the buildings to a better place. We'll kind of just work through this a bit. Get this new coal mine down here in just a moment. And then we got a couple more coal mines coming after that because I think coal's still just going to be very valuable. We'll see where that gets us. I mean, we're not getting a lot from that coal mine yet, but maybe it's just because it's not populated yet. Reinforced concrete. More building sector throughput. I think that's just a straight and flat modifier, right? So that's really good. If we go look at rural and we go look at the coal mine, the one we just built probably is not fully staffed, I would imagine. What's the best way to look at that? Probably look at it through this way. Unable to hire. What doesn't have any funds to hire? Really? I mean, I guess it's just got to wait for funds and then it's going to hire in ticks here. So as it hires, it hopefully will get us to a somewhat productive level. I don't know. Maybe I'm just misunderstanding all of this. I mean, we could definitely... Apparently, if we go down to atmospheric engines, we actually get more money coming back because we're using less tools. What about this? Moving up to dynamite would actually be good for us in a way. Let me go through these again. Steam dunk would actually be good for us in this particular place. Mostly probably because it's currently understaffed, I would imagine. But let's go through some of these just to make sure that we're not leaving anything on the table. I mean, this uses less fertilizer, so it's technically a little bit better, but it gives us a lot less grain. I think we'll take the hit there just for that. Now, this one gets a lot less grain as well, but gets a lot of fruit. Again, I think we kind of ignore that one for now. Harvesting tools, we would like, it would reduce employment significantly. It's not a huge dip, and it's something we would like to get at some point, right? The sooner we get it, the sooner we can adjust, right? The cost of it. Yeah. I mean, the dynamite would definitely be better as a whole. Would get rid of the mortality thing, apparently. Or maybe... Yeah, it looks like it would get rid of the mortality issues. I guess dynamite is better, safer than nitroglycerin, to be fair. Also gets us more coal. So, you know what, let's go for that. Steam donkey would actually be reasonably good here. And reduces some laborers. That's good. Same thing for you, I'm assuming. Yeah, dynamite. I mean, it's more pollution, but... Do we care about pollution? I don't know that we care about pollution. Rail transport would also be good here. So that's good. What about you? Not yet. None of these really are better. I mean, again, I'm kind of tempted to plug in some of the ones that are low, but not bad. For example, let's start back at the top again. Let me just kind of look through these. I'd like to keep the farming the way it is. Fig orchards, we don't really want to go to fig orchards if we can help it. Although, if we did, we would just build a bunch more rice farms so that we get a little bit of both. Also gets us a lot of sugar. I do think harvesting tools is close enough. It's going to lose a little bit of money, but I think it's close enough that it's going to be worth it. Same thing here. I think we got to go with the harvesting tools. Get a little bit more, lose some laborers so that we have more laborers in the market, maybe for other things. Maybe we start with those and just see what that looks like. Why does it, you know, I'm going to click on this for a second and then, is it telling me that because it thinks it's more valuable? I don't know that it is. Let's go ahead and come over here. What is this? Open hearth. Rotary valve engines. I don't know. Let's go railroad cars or something. What do you got? Red Scare. The rise of the communist regime in French proletarian revolt has spurred a sense of terror and mistrust across New Grenadine society. Many fear that New Granada will be the next to fall to communism. Panic would be but wholly unwarranted. I mean, this would give us more loyalists from the lower strata, which is huge. That's a lot of approval drops, which I don't really want. I think we'll go with this one. It's not as many loyalists, but I think it's still a step in the right direction. Okay. Panama having some issues with their standard of living. More engines. How much would engines cost us if we were to do some motor industries? We got one in Panama right now. It's not really that valuable to do more at the moment. At least not according to this, so we'll see. Cross-border investments. New Grenadine industrialists are interested in making investments in neighboring Venezuelan industries. No, I think we will go with... Oh, we can have the tax income or they can have the tax income. I don't really want to lower their approval, though. I don't think. Pretty loyal, though. Yeah, let's do that. I'd like to have the money home, to be honest. Nationalization of women. Following government hearings into the activities... Okay, it's more of the communist stuff. Great. More lower strata pops become radical. More industrials becoming... I mean, obviously, there's a huge... I mean, that'd be a lot more radicals versus loyalists. All right, we're gonna just lower the industrialists, I guess. I can't accept that many radicals right now. All right, more coal mines are coming. I mean, how much are they theoretically worth? I mean, I know it's we gotta take it with a grain of salt, but I mean, there's still some value there if we can get them fully populated or fully employed, I should say. Wish we do more than one building at a time. That would be nice. Livestock ranches. Still building a very, very long railway, but it is very good for us to see that being built by the private sector. Got some diplomatic plays that we're just going to ignore, I think, for right now. Convoys is a bit low. I mean, we will have another port coming up here in a bit. Our mines are currently hiring. Coal mine is currently hiring. Looks like we're good there. I mean, even though we're getting more stuff, we're not getting a lot of money from all this extra stuff, right? I mean, do we have enough coal to make it worth exporting? Not really. Unless I misunderstood how that all works still, which is very possible. We're not really getting a lot of money from any of this stuff at the moment. I mean, clothes is still presumably somewhat valuable. Same thing with furniture. Furniture and clothes are some things we're doing a decent amount of because we got the cotton and we got the wood. Just luxury clothes for now. I don't know if it's still a good thing or not, but we'll go with it. Maybe good, maybe bad. It's hard to say. Yeah, it just doesn't seem like it's really that valuable after all. Yeah, I just don't know. I don't know if I understand the trade as much as I should. Steel and glass. Well, presumably, a glass factory would be actually not that much, not as profitable as you would think. And then steel could be good. I mean, the big thing about the steel and glass, though, is again, it goes back to that whole. It's going to make our building sector better. 42 if we just switch full liberal here. Yeah, I don't know. We have too many radicals right now. I don't know that we're gonna. I'm a little worried about that. I think we're in a bad place with the radical versus loyalist side of things. Lot of peasants that are not happy. Standard living still. Goodness. I mean, I still would love to get, you know, the things that those lower population guys need just cheaper. Just as cheap as possible. Clothes, grain, and furniture or something. Definitely clothes and grain as the first two. Like those just need to just. I think those just need to be super cheap on the market, in my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Got more grain coming in here in a bit, so we are going to work on it momentarily. Love to get more construction sector stuff. With recent developments, certain figures in the Camano government have taken interest in seeking the unification of the northern Bolivarian states and restoration of the former state of Gran Colombia. I think we just respect our neighbors for now. Maybe that was a bad move, but I like it. The legacy of our nation's independence from Spain has spurred the beginnings of developed national identity. Conflicts has begun between the vision of a unique and independent New Granada and the dream of an indivisible Latin America. I do like more loyalists. That would be good. Ooh, that's a lot of loyalists. Nice. Oh, hello. Dominican uprising. Having trouble, Venezuela? Oh, Great Britain. Netherlands. French Guiana. Have y'all been there the whole time? They might have been in there the whole time. I just wasn't paying attention. another coal mine about to be done. There's an iron mine coming in now. Not sure how much we need the iron mine now, but we'll get it done as well since this was already started. Little by little. More of the rubber baron stuff. I like the idea of educating people. Destros have started complaining. Still. Okay, they're still complaining about that. Alright, whatever. Don't like more radicals, but it is what it is. Still feel like our money situation is not where I want it. Oh, we got a lot of diplomatic stuff we can do. Oh, we got some points, I should say, at least. Do that for now. Scriptable battalions. Not super relevant right this second, but then we maybe we should be building up our military. I don't know. Rubber rush. We got rubber on our colony now. Can't build things fast enough. Need all the buildings. Kind of goes back to the whole construction stuff. Maybe I should just do more and just figure out how to absorb it. Kingmaker. As leader of the armed forces, must decide whether the military will back the Liberal Party or the Conservative Party. I mean, Age of Quadelios is still going up, right? Doesn't seem like there's much we can do about that. But if we have them support the Liberal Party, we can actually put the Liberal Party a little bit more in power and do some stuff there, which I think is going to be long-term good for us. You know what? Whatever. Maybe it's a bad idea, maybe it's not. We have a bunch of money all of a sudden. Oh, somebody's bankrolling us. Thank you, Free States of America. Oh, it's that little group out there up there. Oh, hello, little tiny Free States of America. Thank you for bankrolling us, I guess. For a bit. Alright, what do it cost us to do this? So much money. I mean, the big thing is the iron is going to be super expensive all of a sudden. And we are building an iron mine now. Part of me wants to just hit the button and just absorb it. Just don't have the money for it right now. You know what? Whatever. Let's see what happens. It's going to be bad, isn't it? It's bad. It's so bad. Let's bump this up a little bit. And let's just absorb it. Let's figure out how to absorb that. Does greatly increase our construction value here. Hopefully means everything else like just becomes more... It just gets built quicker, right? We can just build things faster. And I think this is what we needed this whole time. Probably just needed to bite that bullet a long time ago. Got to get the, there we go. And there comes the rubber plantation, which, yeah, maybe we don't need it. Maybe we do. I mean, technically while we're getting bankrolled, we can drop this back down. What are you building? An opium plantation. So we're no longer being bankrolled yet. We'll bump this back up. Alright, getting the rubber plantation. Rubber plantation is not worth a lot, I don't think. It could be worth a decent amount once it gets fully stocked. You never know. Again, we're not going to get that full value, but something. And then when that gets done, we're going to get the grain stuff coming in, which hopefully will get our people to be happier because their standard of living will go up. Maybe. Because the stuff will be cheaper. So there comes the rice farms. Like rice farms are not very expensive to build. Okay, active, that's fine. This is actually not that very good right now either. Can't seem to make up our mind about whether or not we're going to be okay on money or not. Rice farms are getting done. Textile mills are going to be good for us as well. Thank you, private sector. Rice farms go very quickly. This is really just about improving standard of living, hopefully, maybe. I don't know if it's actually going to make a difference or not. After the rice farms, what are we going to have? We're going to have more rice farms. We've got 5 rice farms, and then we'll have the port. Once we start working on the port, we can make some adjustments at that point. Actually, I don't know that we need the port now that I think about it. Because we don't have that negative anymore. In that case, go away. What do we want? Honestly, I kind of want... I'd love to do a construction sector, but that feels dangerous. More tools and things would be good. Crystal glass. Needs lead, apparently. I mean, we do actually need glass. Are you producing 80 glass under this? You're producing some glass. Not a lot, though. Maybe porcelain glass is not what we want. Maybe ceramics is a good balance. Still a little bit of porcelain, but mostly glass. I'll go with that. Sure, realistic art, for whatever that's worth. All right, let's let some of that take into place for a moment. I like that we're having attacks for people more than I was hoping we would, but it is what it is. Arts Academy has become a major center of realist movement, producing some of the finest works of the generation. Well, how nice. More rice stuff coming in. Hopefully make things slightly more realistic on the cost of living. What are you doing? You're doing a sugar plantation. I don't know. I still feel like I'm missing something about the money-making side of things, but we'll work through it. Enact homesteading, huh? Look like a good thing for us, actually. Hey, Senator leaving, going up. Good to see. More groceries. Meat packaging. Sure. It's our last rice farm, right? So we need to figure out what we're going to put in after that. Let's go back through here. Actually, I'm probably going to call the episode after I look at this. So... cotton plantations could be useful. I mean, again, I'm just going based off this, which might not be 100% accurate, but it's like the closest thing I got to kind of understand something. Dye plantation would be maybe okay. Rubber's still really good. So far it looks like rubber or furniture. Yeah, I think the rubber was one of the best. I mean, it's not the best, but it's one of the best. If we really put some over there, they don't have that many job seekers. I think we keep them local. Oh, you actually have... you don't really have that many people either. Man, there's not that many people out there. Alright, let's just do... a couple here. See where that gets me. I'll have to work on some other things and probably do some more things that free up laborers, because actually we are starting to get low on laborers in a few spots. All right, well, we're going to put a cut in there. When we come back, keep on keeping on. Just trying to work on, honestly, I'd be happy if we got the economy, like I said, figured out. If we got our GDP up as high as our prestige, right? Kind of top 30. It feels like a pretty good start, you know, step in the right direction. We'll see where it goes. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye. I wanted to give a special shout out to the following channel members. Thank you so much for supporting the channel.